Are you ready to learn? Because my super experienced guests are ready to share some really valuable information. Make sure and listen all the way to the end to get help and support. So let's start with the best audio experience.
Every day I get the same question: how to grow on social media, how to sell on social media, how to build your audience. So today we discuss about social media, how you can do it, and I'm excited to discuss this topic with RJ Hubert. How are you?
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Anatoly. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, for me it's a big pleasure to learn from experts like you because I think that I'm a student in my life. I learn every single day to consume new knowledge, and it doesn't matter what kind of results you have. You can learn something new, adapt, and go ahead with that. Before we start, I know we have a good episode with a lot of valuable insights. But for new listeners, tell more about yourself, your experience, background.
I'm RJ Hubert. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the United States, and I have a digital marketing agency called HBT Digital Consulting. Now, we do not try to do everything. We don't try to build websites. We don't try to do email marketing. We focus exclusively on what we're good at, which is search engine marketing and social media advertising. So we're laser focused on lead generation because, and it's totally like, it's all about providing results for businesses. Are we bringing them leads? Are we bringing them sales?
Yeah, I agree with you. And from my experience, I tried a few times to cover many directions that I didn't understand. For example, I didn't provide website development. I tried and failed. I tried to create awesome design for my clients and failed because it's not my direction. When you pay attention to one direction, you can be the best. It doesn't mean that I'm the best, of course not, but I can be much better than many other of my competitors and go ahead with that. But when you are trying to cover everything, yeah, it's possible to be successful. It's like jack of all trades, master of none. uh, I'm interested. Yeah,
There's
go
something
ahead.
there's something to be said about partnerships too. So while I don't particularly offer website design, I have preferred vendors and partners that I can shift business to, and they can reciprocate and bring me business for if they need like a search engine marketing expert. So it while you may turn down business, it's a nice thing to be able to offer somebody else some business as well.
Yeah, nice. Okay, can you tell where to start if, for example, someone wanna get results from scratch, for a new project, and how to choose the right social media and what to do first?
Well, I mean, number one, I would recommend installing your pixel for whatever social media channel you want to advertise on. Make sure that you take that channel's piece of code and put it on your website so you can automatically start tracking visitors that actually originate from the other platform. Because this will like start building audiences. And what's really cool is you can track if somebody goes to a particular web page on your site. So if you want to track only people that came to this one specific page, you can track if they came to your entire website, and essentially Facebook or LinkedIn, they'll dump them into a bucket, and that person can stay in that bucket for up to 365 days. So it's just a really good way. You just want to make sure that that pixel is tracking properly, and then there's ways to test it too, but make sure number one, get that pixel correct.
Okay. How to choose the social media? We have a few good social media, and for example, common thinking. Many marketing books claim that you need to find where your audience is. But I often see when content creators give up because they can find social media where they have audience, but they don't like to create content for this social media. They don't like to spend time there. For example, I'm not super active on Instagram. If I have my audience on Instagram, why I need to pay attention with Instagram? And yeah, for me, it's much better LinkedIn. For my son, he loves TikTok. So why not? He just creates content for TikTok. What do you think? How to choose the right social media for a new project?
Well, it's really hard to try to be everywhere and creating content for every channel. My recommendation is pick the top one or two places where your audience is. And sometimes, that's hard to say, but you can actually interview people that have bought from you. You can see where you're getting the most interaction. And, we call that when they're like liking your post or commenting or sharing content, wherever that may be, I would put that in your son, who I believe is 11. That it's geared towards the younger audiences, but LinkedIn is great for those professionals.
Yeah. And he asks me, why I pay attention on LinkedIn. It's boring, It's better to create content together on TikTok. Yeah, probably.
I love how you mentioned that creative is boring sometimes on LinkedIn. Whenever you're posting, you want to have some sort of engaging content, and that's easier said than done, for sure. But one rule of thumb is, would you watch it? Would you interact with it? And if the answer is no, try to do something a little bit different and make it more engaging.
Okay, we have the question about Facebook. How social media Facebook is effective for B2B? What do you think?
Oh, hey, what's up? Go Cool. Thanks for the question. So, all right, how social media like Facebook is effective for B2B. So basically, it's all about, on Facebook, it's all about interests and who you are as a person. So if a person is interested in technology, if they're interested in software development, that is a crossover from B2B if we're looking for like technology information and technology target audience. So really, you have to understand who is that B2B person, what are their interests, what do they like, what do they interact with, and then you can start building that out for Facebook.
Yeah, love it. Okay, let's talk about connecting with the target audience on social media. How we can connect with target audience, how to learn from them, how to understand what kind of content they wanna consume, and in the end to sell our products.
All about A/B testing, right? So I might, if my product or service, I can create a video for it. If I want to promote it, I can create a photo. And basically A/B test that. You can put some money into both creative and see what people are responding to. If you're tracking properly, you can see if somebody went to filled out a form and went to a thank you page, and then it's attributed to that campaign, if it's a photo or the video. So that's a good way to try to understand kind of what's working.
Yeah, got it. For example, if I found that many content creators, when they start creating content on social media, they get low engagement. How to test if you have low engagement from scratch? It takes time to grow your audience, to understand what kind of content they want to get. But if you start from scratch, how we can provide testing or to find possible another way? What do you think?
I think maybe a low cost way to try to boost your numbers a little bit, start making partnerships and friendships with other people in your industry. If I'm posting on LinkedIn, right, and I'm a business and I have low engagement, I can start liking other people's posts, and I would just like 50, 100, 150, 200 posts a day. It only takes 5 or 10 minutes if I'm just scrolling and just liking. Start doing that. Start liking the content from other businesses in your vertical. You can direct message them, see if you can collaborate on a post, see if you can collaborate on content, be it a blog, be it a webinar, and ask, can we co-promote, can we co-share information? And then you start reaching other audiences. But it's a lot of give, right? You got to give yourself, you got to give your time, you got to give your energy before you really start asking for stuff. So, and it's a process, right, Anseli? It's like you gotta put the time and effort in.
Yeah, you unhided my secret, because it's interesting. I usually write a lot of comments every single day. Yeah, it takes time, efforts, energy. You need to love what you do. And once I shared this strategy with a few content creators, and they replied to me, we wrote 100 comments. It doesn't work. what? I got first results after writing 1,000 comments. First results. It takes time to improve your quality of writing, to share value. And if you write thank you, good post, who cares about that? You need to provide additional value, to share something new. Yeah.
What I love what you're doing specifically on LinkedIn, you created a newsletter, correct? That you're going to
Yeah.
start promoting, pushing content, and really adding value, because at the end of the day, people want to know, does this person know what he's talking about? And two, like, what information does he have? And I think you have a really smart strategy. So I want to give you props for that.
Yeah. It's interesting. I want to tell you, I thought to start this strategy a few months ago. I didn't have time, but today I decided to check it out, and I got 8,000 subscribers for a few
Wow.
hours. Really? Yeah.
8,000.
Yeah. Let me check it out. Give me a few seconds. Yeah,
Man.
I was shocked. I thought, I read a few times that you need to start newsletter, and it's not hard to do it. Everything that you need to do to write an article and to share this article with your audience. And let me check it out. What kind of numbers I have? 9,000 subscribers, and I did it like in the morning, probably 4 or 5 hours ago. Yeah. So it's a good channel, by the way. Yeah, what you need to do just to grow your audience and start writing on LinkedIn, and you can get the feature to share with your audience, and LinkedIn will share this article with your connections and followers. If they like the stuff, they will subscribe, and you can see 9,000 subscribers. It's hard to get on email list, but yeah, for a few hours I got it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations. And so,
Mhm.
for your followers and listeners, so now you can take that content that you created for LinkedIn, maybe you can turn that into a video, then you post that on your Facebook page, maybe you promote it, and now you can track for audiences, build your audience up on Facebook, people that watch a percentage of your video. If they watch 50% of that video, then you can show them another ad trying to maybe convert them into a customer or, another lead for your business.
Mhm. Uh, Can you tell how to find the right strategy? For example, let me share from my experience. For example, I have no one strategy for any social media, even for different languages. For example, for my Ukrainian channel, I used paid marketing. I used, I collaborated with other influencers. But on LinkedIn, I use organic reach. On YouTube, I can mix different strategies, commenting, engaging with others. And yeah, I have no one strategy, even for example, for my Ukrainian channel, YouTube channel, and English channel. They are different, and I failed to use the same strategy. So yeah, I'm looking for ways where I can get results. Can you tell how to find strategy for specific channel to grow your channel and yeah, in
Well,
the
let's
end to
talk.
sell
Let's
products?
talk. Let's talk YouTube, because I'm a huge
Yeah.
YouTube fan. Personally, I don't put out enough content for my business, but
Mhm.
I do promote a lot of content on YouTube, and that's managed through the Google Ads platform. I'm a big believer in putting some advertising dollars on your content, especially because the cost per view on YouTube is very low. I mean, I'm seeing the cost per view at like 5 cents a view. Now, that's a great way to get in front of your target audience, because you can build custom audiences. What I really love about custom audiences on YouTube specifically is you can show your content to people that have typed in specific search phrases. So if your content is related to certain search phrases, you just build a custom audience. You can also market your video to people that have been to certain web pages. So if you know that your target audience is going to these top 10 websites, you put that in there, and then those people that go to those sites will be shown your content if they're on that YouTube channel. So
Mhm.
I definitely recommend putting some money in there to just kind of spread it out. But also it has legs, because now if somebody goes to your YouTube channel and you have promoted it and now it has 5,000 views, that's going to be attractive to people. Like they might say, oh, wow, this person has a ton of views. Maybe I should follow, subscribe, and watch more videos.
Mhm. Can you tell 5 cent for American audience or
US.
US? Yeah, cheap,
Very
so
cheap.
cheap.
So cheap.
Yeah, very cheap. If you compare with Google Ads or Facebook Ads, I don't know, it's like 100 times less.
Well, Facebook ads for a view is a little bit more expensive, like 10 or 15 cents for the view. Now,
For the view.
when someone starts clicking on it, it can go up in price.
Yeah, I need to check
But
out
it
this
really, what it
strategy.
comes down to for your audience, it comes out to like, how are you setting up your campaign at the beginning? Are you trying to get conversions? Because that's going to be maybe a higher cost versus awareness. If you're just trying to do awareness campaigns at the top funnel, that's going to be your cheapest cost per thousand. And if you want to get your message to your audience the right way, that's the cheapest way to go. Once somebody is dumped into your bucket, like they've interacted with your content before, they've been to your website, they've watched a video, and you show them a follow-up ad, that's a different campaign setting, and that can be a little more expensive.
Can you tell about what kind of paid marketing do you use, Stream or Discovery for YouTube?
Stream.
Stream, yeah.
Yeah, I've tried Discovery ads. Discovery ads, though, it doesn't give you a lot of control, because sometimes they'll put your ad on the upper right side of the YouTube page. Sometimes it'll be in the search results. Sometimes they'll put your ad, on other videos. So I mean, it's kind of a lack of control, basically. That's why I go with Stream.
Yeah, got it. Tell more about creating not buying persona, at that time viewer persona, who will watch this video and subscribe to channel. How to customize them?
I think that comes down to your audiences. So in Google Ads, you build out the YouTube campaign, click audiences, and from there you are just going to have an unbelievable amount of we'll call them targeting options, basically based on people's observations. Like, are they going to certain types of websites? Do they fall in a certain type of category? Google knows if you're signed into Google, like with your name, they know the type of content you watch. They know about the websites you go to. They know your search history. They know what you're clicking on. So when you're building out your campaigns, go to audiences, make sure you build out like the type of person you're trying to reach. Are they business professionals? Are they homeowners? Are they married? Do they own or rent their house? How old are they? What's their economic, status? And you can just really narrow your audience that way.
Yeah, love it. And it's interesting. I remember when I had a client and he customized his marketing campaigns. That was health niche, and he customized marketing campaigns for hospitals and doctors, and it didn't work. I replied to him, your audience is not related to doctors. Your audience related to patients, who needs this treatment. So we need to we edited this campaign and we got results, because it doesn't mean that if your business about constructive that you need to find clients in construct industry. You need to find someone who needs houses or apartments or something like this.
So and Anatoly, like building campaigns, building the right strategy, building the right audiences, that's one side of things. But then you also need to think creative. You need to think about what your offer is. Like, if you're just showing an ad and you don't have an offer, you're just throwing money out the door. Like, you need somebody to see something and they want to respond. 10% off, free trial, exit discount. Like, how do we get somebody in the door? So for your audiences, I love this author named Dan Kennedy. I don't know if you're aware of him. He's like the direct response marketing king, and he's been writing books for 20 some years, probably even longer. But he really tells people that you need to create an offer so great that when people see it If they don't respond, they are missing out completely. So
Uh-huh.
it's easier said than done, like I said before, but like you need to give, and people are like so enthusiastic and so happy to sign up that that's what you should be striving for.
Yeah, yeah, agree with that. Yeah, you can share this offer in the private chat. I'll share with the audience. Submit the link in the description. To this audio podcast. Okay, I have the question about creating content. How to find content ideas. For example, I had a client who asked me. If I spend like $2,000 for paid marketing, how many subscribers I will get? It's really hard to reply to this question because I think it's not that you are buying followers or subscribers. You can buy views, and if people like your content, they will subscribe. So, can you tell more about creating the right content strategy that will provide a strong reason to the audience to follow and subscribe you?
Again, are you putting out good content? Are you putting out something that adds value? I think that should be your focus, really. And you know what? It's not about the number of subscribers. It's not about that. You could have 1 million subscribers, but if they're not buying from you, if they're not doing whatever action you want, then what's the point? It's a vanity number. You want people. I think it was. I may be getting this wrong, but I believe it was Seth Godin who really. He's another great marketing genius that said, like, find your 1,000 true fans. And I think it's really from like the concert industry, really like the Grateful Dead. So the Grateful Dead does not make music for everybody. The Grateful Dead makes music for people that love jam bands and love traveling and love the psychedelic drug experience. Not saying they all do that, but focus on your 1,000 true fans and provide content specifically for them, and they will buy. They'll become a client. They'll be a testimonial. But start with one person. Make that content for one person. Be engaging, and just build it slowly.
Nice. Love these tips. Yeah, I like Seth Godin. I read a few books. He wrote a bunch of good books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is marketing. Purple Cow is the best one. I like. It's like we have the marketing quote: if you sell to anyone, you sell to nobody. Yeah. So you need to find your buying persona. By the way, I found that your buying persona can be different on different platforms. For example, for my SEO agency, when we set up paid ads on Google Ads, we have different buying persona with YouTube channel, where we share more educational content, where we provide value about our industry. But if we want to sell, it's not the same with YouTube, and we failed, to trying to submit the same buying persona on different platforms. Can you tell how to find, for example, if I have no data, if I start from scratch, but I want to jump on this field, to set up paid ads, how to find your buying persona without any data?
I would ask, what are you trying to sell? What is the product or service? So, I mean, it's really hard to create a buying persona like without understanding, what you're selling or who you're selling it to. But like for Google search has keyword planner. You do your research. And you're right, with marketing, you may not know. You mentioned, education versus, selling. And it's like, use some keyword research, see what people are searching for in that industry. And maybe you can find the specific keywords and phrases. And I think that can guide your content, or it can guide your paid ads.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, let's talk about creating content. For example, YouTube is the best example. We can talk more about YouTube. For example, when I check out videos on YouTube, I can see short video, long video, medium, many different formats, styles. How to find yours? how do I know that this style will work for me, and how to test it, and provide more insights about that.
Oh man, I am not the YouTube content creator.
Hmm.
I have maybe 6 videos out there. I don't know if I am necessarily the best to answer that one, but it comes down to having engaging content and
Hmm.
making sure it's the right length too. Like I don't know how many people want to watch an hour-long video, but if you can condense your stuff down, to digestible chunks, I think that's a great way to go. Like how do you decide what to post and create?
Oh man, uh, I only have a lack of time, to post all my ideas. A lack of time. If I have more time, like 48 hours a day, I'll post a lot more. I a lot of ideas. I can share one simple way how to find awesome ideas for any channels. Um, it's better to subscribe to all your live blogs. For example, in digital marketing, I use feedly.com. Great website, many other analogs where you can subscribe to many your live blogs, and you can have them on one feed. No, you don't need to open all these blogs, just to check out headlines, descriptions. When you learn from them, many bloggers, they are lazy. Not lazy, okay, let's rephrase. They have no time to post their content everywhere. Or for example, if they write awesome blog posts, they usually ignore social media channels or just share content and forget it. But it's more about engaging with others. And for example, if I read some interesting article about new topic, I can share with my audience in different angle. I combine my experience, uh, think how I can adapt to some preferences that will work on specific social media, and create content. Very simple. You don't need to create a lot of ideas. Just take from others. You can tell about the real offer. I often tag them, I took this idea from this offer, thanks a lot, and I can provide more insights, what I can feel. And it's more about breaking news, because it's not Google when you create evergreen content or you share something new and unique. If you just create evergreen content, it works for YouTube as well. It's better to find your style, but I think on social media, including YouTube, it's better to share breaking news. And when you read blogs, you can find a lot of content ideas, a lot of every day, like 100 articles about any niche. Read them, find yours, uh, create format for specific social media, and results will come. It takes time, for me it's more about consistency. For example, if you I know that many content creators proclaim that you need to create quality content. I a little bit disagree. It doesn't work for me, because I think it's more about quantity. When you create quantity, you can improve quality step by step. Because when you get this confidence to film, write, it's like great book authors. They usually write plus 1,000 words a day. Great sportsmen, they train every single day. We can only see them on competition. We can analyze how they play, but we don't know how they train. It's the same on social media. If you wanna be successful, you need to post a lot, to write a lot, to film a lot, and it's not related with quality. It's more about quantity. But when you have like 100 videos, 500 videos, you can improve quality as well, because you have this experience, confidence, and with that you can go ahead. It's my approach, and I stole this approach from Gary Vee, by the way.
Uh, yeah, I love Gary V, the man. But it's also, I think you might have mentioned it, but like it's also the headline that you write, so that when someone's searching for it, it's got to be like super eye catching. I want to give you one
Mhm.
example. My friend Ben Mena, he has the Elite Recruiter podcast. He actually just had me on, but he creates epic Instagram reels from
Mhm.
conversations. So we did a conversation about the 4 secrets of LinkedIn advertising. But then he created these reels on Instagram, and this is what he titled it to get somebody's attention: How to Snoop on Competitors on LinkedIn. I just thought like that was like so much more engaging and like cool and like something you want to watch rather than the secrets of LinkedIn advertising. So like just think about different ways that you can title something to really grab someone's attention.
Yeah, agree with that. And I have two great speakers on my podcast, and they have specialization to create paid ads on LinkedIn, because most projects, most campaigns fail to get results on LinkedIn because of using their own data, or trying to sell to their own audience. But if you use the first part data, you can get much higher results. And Garrett, he spent $1 million on LinkedIn ads to get $10 million back. Because of using the right data. And I have another friend who
Did he succeed?
yeah, 10 times. 10 times. You can listen to this episode. He shares a lot of insights, how he did it, how he set up these campaigns. And I have another guest who handles $120 million on LinkedIn,
Oh my
for many
gosh.
different projects,
Yeah.
clients. And it's more about the right data. It's not that if you can't get results, it doesn't mean that this social media doesn't work for you. It's more about finding the right data, submit them, and if you set up the right campaigns, paid campaigns, you can get results.
I love how you mentioned, the data, because every business has their own proprietary data, be it the prospects they have or people that have purchased from them. You can create that custom audience. You can upload your personal database and say you have your prospects. Maybe you remarket to them. If you have the people that have purchased from you, you can show them an ad, but maybe show them a different product or service to try to maybe have an upsell.
Yeah. I want to ask you about your company more. Some of my audience, some people are looking for a job. Can you tell, for example, if you want to hire someone, what kind of characters are you looking for? How you can choose from different candidates, and how these candidates need to be prepared, to your interview?
Somebody who can get the damn job done. And I have a perfect example. I am in the hiring mode right now for a specific position, a digital marketing specialist. And the interviews was fine, but I gave this person a real world project. As we know, Google is transitioning away from Google Analytics to GA4, which is their updated, like more of a marketing style analytics program. And so I personally, for my business, HPT Digital, I needed to update my GA4. I needed to start tracking a bunch of different actions on my site, and I had not set it up yet. So I wanted to see, hey, can this candidate get that job done? Because I know in the future, we're going to have to do that for clients. So it's actually a paid gig, and I gave him a specific time frame, and I said, look, this is what I want to happen. This is, come to me with any questions, but here, take it on. Let me see if you can do it. So I don't know if he's going to be able to finish. We'll see. It's already 1 week out of 2. I haven't heard a peep yet. But so that's just, I would really, I think giving somebody a project or a test, because somebody can talk really well in an interview. They can say they did this or this, but can they really?
Yeah, interesting. Okay, guys, if you know about Google Analytics, by the way, I wanna tell you, it's not hard. Just spend time. Google shares, the course about GA4. You can read this course. I saw text based. I don't know. Probably we have a video course as well, but on text based, you can learn how you can do it, and to find this good job, just reach out to RJ, ask him about this job, and I think we have limited time, so it's better to do it much faster than other candidates. I think switching from GA universal to GA4, it's like to click two buttons. No, to click two buttons, it's not hard. It's more about to learn how it works because it's game changing. Much better insights in GA4. Yeah. I think marketers can learn from, because on previous analytics we got like bounce rate, time on site, but on this we get much accurate data. Yeah, we really know how long people can spend on time. They don't need to hit to another page to tell that he's on website or not with GA4. Yeah, love this
I
analytics.
also like how you can assign dollar values for actions. Like if they download a case study, you can assign a dollar value to that. Or if they actually submit a lead form, that could be your highest converting. And then you can figure out like where these people are coming from that are doing these certain actions. And it can really inform your entire marketing strategy.
Yeah. Can you tell how to sell on social media? Because in most cases, social media users have no a buying mood. They don't want to buy. They are I don't know, to talk with their friends, to find engagement content, many different reasons, but don't buy. How to sell them?
It depends what your product or service is. For example, I buy a lot of stuff on Instagram. I see a great product that I'm interested in. Sometimes it's jeans, sometimes it's boots. I don't know why it gets me. Sometimes it's clothing. I don't know. But basically, it comes down to like the quality of the post, what they're showcasing, the benefits. That's really important. Make sure that when you're selling, you can quickly and easily say what benefits they're going to get, what pain points you're overcoming, and is there an offer? Is there a discount? Something to pique their interest.
Okay, I have the question about how to learn more about social media. For example, if someone wanna be an expert like you, to jump on this field, to earn money, to open their digital marketing agency, can you lead them in the right direction? What do you need to learn?
Visit Anatoly's YouTube page and watch his videos. That's a great start. I really like HubSpot Learning. So HubSpot has free certifications and exams. If you want to get into like the Google certifications, that's Skillshop online or Skillshare. I think it's Skillshop, and they have like the whole training programs and videos. Third, Neil Patel, he really breaks down online advertising, digital marketing, and really explains it in a very easy manner. You can Google YouTube or Google anything like how to, and there'll be 1,000 ways to do it. What you really need to do is just make the effort to learn. And I love how Anatoly reaches out to people, and you have to ask conversations, put yourself out there. I'm a digital ad agency owner. I do not know everything. So I actually reach out to other agency owners and pick their brains. Hey, what are you experiencing? What happens when this happens to you? I see a client who may want to leave. What do you do? Retention. What do you charge? You need to be asking people certain questions.
Yeah, I agree with that. Love it. Totally. And for example, I cooperate with many digital marketing agencies, for example, link builders, because I can't provide all link building techniques. I have a partner who creates link building techniques with help of reporters out. That's it. And he earns $1 million, just using one specific link building technique. So if you wanna jump on this field, it's better to start focusing and cooperate with others. When you can't provide high quality services, ask others, to cooperate with them, delegate this task. So yeah.
Yes, and if you're brand new, jump on Upwork, jump on Fiverr. You might be able to start small, do a quick project, get that experience, and just kind of build from there. We know we've been in the game for a while, and we're just getting started, and it takes time and effort, and it all leads someplace, but you got to make that first step.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, RJ. It's a big pleasure to get you on my show to learn from you. Tell our audience how they can reach out to you, learn more about you, follow you.
Hey, thank you. So on Instagram and Twitter, RJ_HBT. My business is just at HBT Digital Consulting. So I'd love to, work with your audience or just, engage with them. I love that.
Okay. Okay, guys, you can find all these links in the description below. Listen us on Apple, Google, Spotify. Thanks again for your time. A big pleasure. A lot of valuable insights. I need to think something about your strategies, especially about setting paid campaigns on YouTube for 5 cents. I need to tell my team to do it. Okay, thanks again.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.